Hey scholars, good morning. Happy Fine Art Friday. Remember, I just like saying it even if it's not Friday. I hope you guys had a good holiday weekend and a nice 3-day weekend, even though every day kind of feels like a 3-day weekend. I hope you are doing great, and I can't wait to share my artwork with you this week. This week I have 4 videos. We're going to do another draw and tell. So where I read you a story and then we draw a picture. I really liked it and I think it's really fun. And so if you want to, you can join in or just skip it and do one of the other projects. I have 3 other projects for you. We are going to do some texture rubbings with some leaves, maybe that you find in your backyard, hopefully on the floor. Don't rip them off all the plants. And that's going to be, it's going to be a little different. We're also going to do, I have an optical heart for you. We're going to do that one. I also have a nice little cute little line cloud with a little rainbow. That'll be fun. And then this is my dog that's sneaking in to my video. Yeah, maybe he'll make art too. Who knows? Alright, so I have 4 projects for you. Texture rubbings, cloud, line, rainbow thing, optical illusion heart, also known as a starburst heart. It'll be on there as that, and the draw and tell video. So there's 4 videos. Remember, if you guys want to come and chat with specials, we're going to be on virtually our Zoom hours on Monday from 8:30 to 9. You can come hang out with us. If you send artwork in, you get to be invited to our breakfast with specials on Wednesday, where we're all going to be there also. I think we have another event coming up, maybe working out with the specials team. That'll be interesting. Hopefully awesome. Of course it'll be awesome. If you guys have any questions, always dojo me. Send me pictures of your artwork, any artwork, even if it doesn't pertain to these videos. As long as you're staying creative, that's what I want. That's what I want to see, and that's what I want to hear. And I can't wait to see it. I hope you guys are doing great. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. Don't get bored. Do something fun. Do something awesome. Do something you haven't done before. And then take pictures and send it to me. I hope you're doing great. I can't wait to see you, or talk to you, or see your artwork. Come and say hi. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright scholars, in this video we're going to do another draw and tell. So you're going to need a paper, you're going to need a pencil, and erasers, and turn on your listening ears. Today's story is called 3HornPlayers. Bob was an intergalactic talent scout from the planet Arpeggio. You probably heard of Sonia and the solar flares, the supernovas, the black holes. Well, Bob discovered them all. One afternoon, Bob was skimming along in his flying saucer when he spotted a pretty green and blue planet just below. It looked like a pleasant spot for a picnic, so he landed his flying saucer here. And he got out. He walked up a little hill, sat down on a cool spot next to a lake, and began munching on a cold piece of pizza. Faintly, from far away, he heard music. He stood up and listened. And then, as if drawn by a magnet, he walks toward that haunting sound. It's definitely horns of some kind, he said to himself. But what kind? Trumpets? No, not trumpets. Trombones? Tubas? Whatever they are playing beautifully. He walked past 3 smoldering, he's still walking, and on that walk he walked by 3 smoldering volcanoes. 1, 2, and the 3rd one is in front of the second one. 3. He walked up a steep mountain slope and stood at the top listening. The music was much louder now, but he still couldn't think of what kind of horn he was hearing. Suddenly, The earth began to tremble. The music was drowned out by a horrendous crackling sound, and the ground split open right at Bob's feet. An earthquake! What? An earthquake. This is the earthquake. Bob's first thought was to run back to his flying saucer and fly away. But when the earth was quiet again, he heard the music once more, and he knew he had to go on. He walked through a forest, and down a long hill, deep into the swamp. Drawn on and on by the music of the horns. The music was very loud now. Bob looked around. There, behind him, was a large rock. Quietly, Bob crept up to the rock. He looked over the rock, and on the other side, there were 3 of the strangest creatures that Bob had ever seen. Each of them had 3 horns, and from those 9 horns was coming the most exquisite music Bob had ever heard. Suddenly, one of the creatures spotted Bob. The music stopped. Bob quickly scrambled over the rock. "You guys are wonderful," he cried. "You've got to come back to Arpeggio with me. You'll be famous. You'll be rich." The 3 creatures huddled together and talked. And then, with a grunt, one of the creatures headed off into the swamp. The other two followed, and Bob ran along behind them. Then they came to a cave. Where the 3 creatures began packing their 3 suitcases. "You're coming with me?" cried Bob. "You're really coming?" The creatures finished packing and stood there waiting patiently for Bob to lead them back to the flying saucer. "What are we waiting for, guys? Let's go!" Bob led the creatures back to his spaceship, and off they flew. Soon the flying saucer with Bob and the 3HornPlayers was no more than a tiny dot in the sky. And then it was gone. As you probably guessed, those 3 creatures were 3 Triceratops. In fact, they were the last 3 Triceratops on Earth. That is why Triceratops are extinct. And that is kind of sad, because it means that you and I will never hear the beautiful music that a Triceratops makes when it plays its horn. Great job, guys. Thank you for sitting and listening to my draw and tell story. I can't wait to do another one with you. Have a good day.